This is a really interesting story, actually. It looks like Manchester United have given an ultimatum to Frenkie de Jong about whether he's willing or not willing to join them. I think this is a really, really good thing because you need to know whether the players actually want to join you or whether they want to stay at the club where they are. He's obviously played for Ten Hag from 2016 to 2019. Essentially, Ten Hag brought him through, and Ten Hag wants to be reunited with him, and I completely understand that. And De Jong is a coveted player. I don't think Man United are the only club that are interested in buying him, but I think it'd be a really, really important signing for Manchester United because he knows how Ten Hag wants to play, and then you can start to implement your style with players that have already played, So it's really a question of the asking price and also whether he actually wants to come. Barcelona have got a salary limit. They were planning a 1.3 billion stadium renovation. They owe £331 million in deferred wages. You thought Man United would peddly ran. They're probably going to have to offload players, and De Jong's probably one of their saleable assets. They've got Gavi coming through. So do they really need De Jong? They can probably replace him. And I think if an English club like City or United give them 65, 75 million, I think they're going to snap their hand off. Not because he's a bad player, but because they need the money. They're in a disastrous situation. But I think De Jong wants Champions League football, and United might have to convince him. And I think that United have been down that road before. You've seen it with Di Maria. If you really need to convince a player to come, it's not really a good start. They should be desperate to join you. If they're not, will they be fully committed to the cause, if things go a bit wrong? But I will say that I'd be really excited if Manchester United bought Frenkie de Jong. We really need two players in that midfield, actually, but he can really, move the ball into the final third. He's got great quality. He can play probably as a 6, but more as an 8, moving the ball forward into Bruno, Sancho, Rashford. And I think he'd be a great addition to that midfield. The midfield, which is pretty average. He's a great footballer. And obviously the fact that Ten Hag has worked with him before, speaks the same language, gives United a little advantage. But let's see what's going to happen. But I'm pretty encouraged United giving an ultimatum to Frenkie de Jong because if he doesn't want to come, United need to move on. United need 2 top midfielders. If they buy 1, it's still not enough. But if you were to buy 2, you need to buy a top one, and even if you bought a decent squad one, that should be okay. But De Jong, love him at Manchester United. Let's see what's going to happen.